Picture discs, friend or foe? Stay tuned. So today, an hour ago, I got the new Sparks album, Hippopotamus. Now, I pre-ordered it a couple of months ago. I pre-ordered the picture disc because I thought, hey, you know, Sparks album on a picture disc, that would be kind of cool. But I am extremely disappointed, and I want to go through some pros and cons of picture discs. Pro number one is you get some artwork on your vinyl. Con, you get an album that may or may not be playable, may not be to the sound quality that you prefer or that you enjoy. And also another con is you might get blisters in your album. I don't know if you can see that. I will take a picture and put it over here, a nice close-up of the blister. But yeah, so I got this one, and upon examination I discovered a blister on side C, track number 9. It's kind of funny actually, because the track that's got the blister on it, the track's name is Bummer, so that's a bummer. Also, upon further examination of side B, here's this side. This side seems relatively flawless. I did not see any raises, any blisters or anything like that. But on side B, there's like water right here. And actually on the first track and the second track, it is rippled. It actually feels like it should be a texturized picture disc because it feels like it's wavy. And also it doesn't look like the grooves are in there at all. I'm not even going to attempt to play this because I don't want to jack up my stylus. If I were to put the needle in there and there were no grooves for it to follow, it would probably just track all the way in until it found a playable groove. Now, another issue with picture discs, another con of the picture disc, is the fact that it is pressed on such a thin little piece of, like a plastic sheet, if you will. So what they do is they put the actual, the puck with the 180 gram vinyl, the puck inside first, but on each side, on the B side and on the A side, they put the picture that they won't press on it. And above that, they put the little sheet of plastic, you know, on the bottom side and on the top side. And when you got the heated press coming down, of course, it squishes the puck, which is the black vinyl, out. But it only presses the grooves into that tiny little sheet of plastic that they put on top. And if for some reason there is an impurity in there, whether it's moisture, dust, anything, it can cause an issue. Now I can tell on this side that something happened along the bottom there, whether or not it was moisture, whether or not the heating element was not hot enough, whether or not it did not have enough force to push in the actual pressing. I mean, it could be a number of different things that causes this problem. Now, I'm not surprised that this issue wasn't picked up by quality control. I'm assuming that since they're being manufactured, there'd be a quality control. But on the other one, the fact that there is you can tell that it's a blister, you can tell that it's raised up off of the actual picture itself. It's not even adhered to anything. I'm surprised that passed through quality control at all. Now, will I buy a picture disc again? I probably, most likely, will not buy a picture disc online ever again. I will go into a store and look at it if I'm intrigued with the picture disc, but I will not purchase one that I have not inspected myself before purchasing. Just because, yeah, the artwork's cool and everything, but I don't want to go through the trouble of emailing the manufacturer or emailing the store that's selling them. I don't want to go through that. Just because you're waiting weeks upon weeks upon weeks, whether or not they contact you right away, whether or not they send you one out, whether or not they want to receive your copy, your damaged copy first before they ship out a new one, it's just more hassle than it's worth. And besides that, picture discs, since they're not pressed on anything that is significant, since the thickness of the plastic is so thin that the groove itself isn't deep enough for the stylus to either track properly or for you to get the sound quality that you want. It's just not worth it. Now I did email this company, and when I receive another email back from them, I am totally going to ask them for, hey, if you need me to send this copy, great, but instead of sending me back a picture disc, can you send me back a refund? Or just because the black vinyl is maybe $10 cheaper than the picture disc, can you send me back, $10 and just a plain old black vinyl? Just because I'd rather play it than have unplayable artwork or sound quality that isn't going to be to my liking. I've got a good stylus, I've got a decent record player, I've got a decent stereo, so when I put on a record, I want it to sound as near CD quality or better as possible. So yeah. Anyway, my recommendation, if you like picture discs and you have a Crosley, go for it. No big deal. But if you have if you like picture discs and you have a decent record player, I'd say skip it. If you like quality over artistic license, I guess, then okay, then I guess that's your preference. Me, I'm going to stick to black or colored vinyl. I am going to not buy picture discs online anymore, and because I've only got a couple picture discs anyway, and the sound quality on those aren't bad, but I can tell by this one, I'm not even going to play this one on my record player. I'm just going to wait till I get the email back from the manufacturer and see about getting a replacement. It's a total bummer. I was looking forward to listening to this one. I'm a big Sparks fan. I think that they are one of the underrated bands. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Hippopotamus, check it out. They're unique. Again, no picture discs for me. I would say it's a con. The artwork's pretty. If I'm able to keep these, I might frame them, but they won't be played. They will not be played at all. If anything, they will be forever a reminder on why not to purchase a picture disc. So anyway, if you like my video, if you found it to be informative, please give me a like and comment down below. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel. I produce videos often. In fact, I've got one video coming up that's going to be really good. I am finishing a guitar. So that should be neat. I just got done with sanding yesterday, so I'm going to go on to actual staining in the coming up weeks. And that'll probably be one video or maybe two videos. I might split it into two depending on how long. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Catch you on the B-sides.